The little girl deliberately pierced her thigh with an embroidery needle, causing her period to bleed continuously. The reason why the girl could be so cruel was just to distract her mother from chatting. When they came to the room, before her mother could handle it, the girl burst into tears and showed the evidence on her phone, telling her mother that the farmer who invited her family to visit was a cruel murderer. Although her mother looked incredulous, the girl took out her phone and found photos of the murderer and other family members. What can these prove? Just a few hours ago, the mute son of the farmer took the girl to a warehouse, although she was puzzled as to why he brought her to such a place. At this moment, the boy suddenly opened a thick album, which was full of different photos of the farmer and other families, but the girl looked at him with a puzzled face and didn't understand. The boy turned to the album with his own photo and then pointed to the couple next to him, saying that they were her biological parents, and then he opened his mouth and made a scissors gesture with his hands. After the girl saw the tongue on the boy's album, she finally understood that whenever the farmer invited a family, he would brutally kill the couple, keep their children by his side to raise them, and then cut off their tongues to prevent the secret from being exposed. Then, the boy took out another photo. This photo was of the girl and her family. This meant that they were the next target of the farmer. The girl was completely panicked. In order to escape from here as soon as possible, she quickly took a photo with her mobile phone and deliberately lured her mother into the room, and then told her that the farmer was a murderer. The mother was terrified after learning the truth, but now she had to pretend to be calm. Once any signs were revealed, their family would be dead. Then she found an excuse to call her husband back to the room and told him the cause and effect of the matter. They had to leave here now, just in case. The mother took out a knife to protect herself and lied that the girl was not feeling well and had to go to the hospital in time. When they left, they saw that the tire was flat, but they pretended not to see it and left. At this moment, the farmer suddenly stepped forward to stop them and told them that the car was flat and it would not be too late to repair it before leaving. In order not to let the other party see the flaw, the family of 3 had to wait patiently. The tires were quickly laid without any problems being discovered. Just as they were leaving, the farmer hugged the woman and started to chop her. Although he was very reluctant, he shook his head to protect his husband. The girl took the opportunity to secretly tell the boy that he would come back to save her. But as the door was opened, they thought they could leave safely, but unexpectedly, an accident happened, which led to the scene at the beginning. At this time, the man was eager to save people. He jumped into the water regardless of the danger and rescued the boy. However, when the man climbed ashore, the mother and daughter had been controlled by the farmer. In this way, they were locked in a basement. At this time, the farmer suddenly took out a bottle of sedatives and decided to inject it into Xiaomai. Unexpectedly, this scene completely angered Xiaomai's mother, who immediately took out the dagger hidden in her body and quickly chopped the man's face. She took the opportunity to snatch the hunting rifle from the farmer's wife, quickly rescued her husband and daughter, and then locked the anus in front of her. When they were ready to leave, they were caught by the farmer's men. They saw that they had guns in their hands, so they had to back up the car and quickly found an empty room to hide in. Then they closed all the doors and windows and took the opportunity to find a way to escape. The couple were horrified to find that the murderer had sniffed in. At the same time, the farmer's friend had rescued them. They worked together to arrange their troops. The bearded man climbed to the top of the building using a ladder, and the farmer then they attacked from the front from the gate, and the couple in the room were not idle either. In order to survive, they had to make a bold counterattack, otherwise they would be surrounded by the opponent in 3 ways and unable to escape at all. They first put the 2 children into the closet and then looked for weapons in the room. At this moment, there was a sudden noise from the top of the building, and they realized that the gangsters were about to break in, so they decided to separate. But just as the husband left, the farmer walked in from the gate. Fortunately, the woman hid the gift. When the woman saw this, she pressed her body against the door, but her strength was no match for the rubber. Come down. Just when Trademark was about to rush in, the woman hurriedly escaped from one side. Just when Trademark and his wife caught up again, the boy in the closet couldn't help coughing, which made Trademark immediately realize that something was wrong. The moment he slowly approached the closet and was about to open the door, the woman suddenly attacked him from behind with diclovos. The woman took the opportunity to escape with her child, while the brand was blinded by pesticides. The woman accidentally met the hateful bearded man on the way to escape. At the critical moment, the husband stepped forward in time and started a bloody fight with the bearded man. But the man's petite body was no match for the bearded man, and he was soon pressed on the glass shards. The man was about to die. Fortunately, the woman appeared in time and sent the bearded man to his death with a hammer. At the same time, just as they were about to escape with the help of a ladder, they were discovered by the brand's wife. The woman went up and hit him with a brick without saying a word. The The other party fell straight down from the upstairs. They were lucky to escape. When they thought they were safe, an accident happened again. After cleaning, the farmer's eyes were restored to light, and now he took the opportunity to kidnap their daughter. For the safety of their daughter, they could only listen to the words of the funeral demon. Just as she was about to kill and silence her, Xiao Mai took out the sedative hidden in her body and stabbed him. But as the demon fell to the ground, the mute boy could no longer control his anger. He picked up a big rock and smashed it at the most unforgivable murderer. At this point, the movie ends, and the family of 3 eventually becomes a family of 4 and leaves this sad place forever.